So you want to learn how to play chess, or just need to refresh your memory? Then you've come to the right place. Hi, I'm Ricardo, and I run BiblioTech South's community chess program. Today's online community chess lesson is all about how to set up a chessboard and understand piece layout. This is very basic, but very important to learn, so we're going to take our time and break down everything from the board to the pieces and how they fit together. Let's dive right in. Let's start with the board. What is it, and what does it look like? Well, a chessboard is an 8x8 square grid of alternating colored squares, which means the colors go back and forth like black and white, black and white. Boards made out of wood typically are dark brown versus light brown, and boards made out of glass are usually clear glass versus frosted, with clear being light and frosted being dark. You'll also find boards used in tournaments to be green versus beige or maroon versus beige. This is because tournaments can last several hours, and these color combinations are easier on the eyes than black and white. Some chess matches will require the use of a chess clock, a special clock with 2 timers running down, one for each player. Your time will continue to run down until you make a move and press the button on your side of the clock. This button stops your timer and begins your opponent's timer until they likewise make their move and press their button. This back and forth button pressing will continue until either the game is won, ends in a draw, or the time runs out for one of the players, causing this player to lose the game. You'll also notice on the sides of some boards there will be letters and numbers. These are there to help you identify which square on the board your pieces control. The name of each square is its letter followed by its number. The letters represent the column or file your piece is in, and the number represents the row or rank. The process of writing down your moves using these letters and numbers is called chess notation, which we will cover in video 6, how to use chess notation. On these boards are 2 sets of 16 pieces, which can be found on both ends of the board in different color. Your set, just like your opponent, will have 1 king, 1 queen, 2 bishops, 2 knights, also known as horsemen, 2 rooks, also known as castles, and 8 pawns. Kings are usually the tallest piece with the largest crown or cross on their heads, and queens are slightly shorter, also with a crown on their head. Knights look just like horses, and rooks look like castles. Bishops have pointy hats and look like tall pawns, which are the shortest piece. You can only ever have 1 king piece, which must be protected at all costs. However, if a pawn makes it across the board, it can be promoted. A promoted pawn can become another knight, bishop, rook, or even another queen, which is the most powerful piece on the board. More on pawn promotion can be found in the next video, Understanding Knights and Pawns. As for where everything goes, here's how to set up a chessboard. For starters, the most important rule is this: the right corner is always light. In other words, right is light. Ignoring this rule changes the entire game completely and destroys any strategy you come to learn later in this series. For boards with letters and numbers, the numbers are always on your sides, and light reads letters from left to right. Now that the board is positioned correctly, we can place the pieces. In the corners, we have the rooks. In other words, we have corner castles. Next to the rook, going inwards, is the knight. Next to the knights are the bishops, and between the bishops are the royal family, or the king and queen. Just remember, the queen is always on her own color, and the kings stand to face each other. The last pieces to place are the pawns, who serve on the front lines to protect the kingdom and take up an entire row on their own. And that's it! Congratulations! Now you know how to set up a chessboard. Later in the series, you will learn how to move these pieces following strategy to increase your chance in winning games. For those interested in tournament matches, you will also learn common tournament rules, special rules, and how to write in chess notation, so stay tuned. For more tips and tricks on how to play chess, be sure to visit our website bearbibliotech.org and check out our amazing selection of ebooks, audiobooks, and movies from resources such as Cloud Library, Hoopla, Canopy, and more. BiblioTech, for the curious.